So far so good. I don't know what was the matter with the last one. Kept going wrong. So let's see if I stay connected. Is anybody here? Say hello. Anyone here? Right. Let's have a coffee. It's really, really hot. This is. I didn't put any milk in it. Hi, Sing. What have you been up to today? I'm hoping that Star Raven's going to come on today because I want to ask her something. So, if not, I'll have to send her a message. I bought a plant with spikes on it. Oh, right. So was it a cactus or something else? I've had a bit of a boring day, just like went up the town and got a bit of shopping and oh, actually we went to see some Morris dancers because it's Beltane today, the 1st of May. So they had a Morris dancing thing on at the most easterly point of Britain, which is in Lowestoft. So we went to watch them for about half an hour, and then I went up to town and got a bit of shopping. And that's about it. Boring day apart from that. Nope. Something else. I'll send you a pic. Ah, was that you sending me a picture up there? Oh, look. Oh yeah. Well, I can't see that at the moment because I've got to come, unless my other phone's on the go. I'll go and get my other phone. Hold on. Oh, bloody hell. It's just the Hoover falling over. Hold on. The trouble with having a great big Hoover, if you've got a small house, there's nowhere to put it. Right, I've got my other phone. I don't know if it's on. No, it's not. So I'll switch it on. And then I'll be able to see the picture that you sent me. I've got a story about this phone. I dropped it on the floor in Whitby. And I rung up the hotel and asked them if they've handed a phone in, because this is my backup phone. My normal phone is this one. This is one that I use if I'm filming and my battery runs out. I go on to this one, which is a slightly less camera but not noticeable. And I dropped it on the floor in Whitby, so I phoned up the hotel the day after we got back and asked if anybody had handed in a phone, and they said yes. And I said, they said describe it, and I said it's got a blue back with 4 cameras, and they went, oh no, we haven't got anything like that. She said, what picture has it got on it? I said, it hasn't got a picture, it's just a blue back with 4 cameras on it. And then she asked me to tell her the PIN number to get in, and I told her. She went, oh yes, it is your phone. So I had to pay British Royal Mail to for a courier to pick it up, package it up, and then send it back. They wouldn't send it. I had to arrange that myself. Anyway, let's have a look at this picture you sent me. Hi Rick. What you been up to today? It's got, because I haven't had this phone on for quite a while. Everything's like coming on. There we are. So is that you in that picture then, Sing there? Oh, right. That's like a cabbage, isn't it? That's an unusual plant. What's that called then? Yes, that's you in the pig. Let's have a look. Got Dave Valian. You need more pictures of you in your Instagram, because we need to know what you look like. So you've got accounts for your dogs as well. Looking at your Instagram here. Crazy person living in merry old England. Right. Right. Get rid of all these notifications because they're all going on from the last week. Right. See what else? Troll plant, Begonia ferox. Oh, right. That's the chair. It's not me farting. Yeah. I have no knowledge at all of plants. I've never been able to grow one, and I've never been interested in growing a plant. So, all my garden is all concrete and like a table and chairs, no plants. So on my Facebook, I've deliberately put everything to do with Whitby on hide because I don't want to see what I'm missing this weekend. It will upset me if I see everybody enjoying themselves like I did last weekend again. So I've put everything about Whitby on hide until about a month. I've put it on hide for 30 days. So I don't want to know. I think the whole stupid idea of having 2 weekends instead of 1 for spring is ridiculous. Oh, so what have you been up to today then, Rick? Anything good? Look what I've done with my eyes today. I've done dots all the way around. See? I didn't go out like that though. I did that when I came home. Anybody speaking? No, right. Do you like weed? No, do you? Do you like weed? Here we go. It started early today. I've just been walking my 10,000 steps. So do you walk somewhere different every day, or do you walk the same thing every day, the same route every day? So I don't know how many steps I've done today. I've got to turn my phone off for that. Oh, look, the trolls have started early today. We're 10 minutes in and already we've got them. Hi there, everybody. I usually just walk up and down in my kitchen. Wow, you must have a big kitchen. Flippin' hell. I think I've done about 6,000 steps plus about 4 miles of cycling today. And that's took me ages to do. So 10,000 steps round and round and round your kitchen, yeah? For your neck. That's a lot. So, Markle, there's absolutely nothing scary about me. I'm the friendliest person you've ever met. Just because I'm a goth, it doesn't mean I'm scary. So, got a couple of things planned for the weekend, or say 3 things planned for the weekend. Oh, curry day. That's Friday usually, isn't it? It's sunny in Kent today. Yeah, it's been really nice and sunny here today. Apparently it's going to get bad again tomorrow. But anyway. Tomorrow's just another boring day of like, probably got to get some shopping and stuff tomorrow. But then on Sunday I'm going, I think I'm going to Norwich on Sunday to look at a goth market. There's another goth market on in Norwich. So I'll probably make a video of that if I do. And then around the corner from where that goth market is, there's like a place called the Black Tower. And in the medieval times, when the plague was on, the Black Death, they used to put all the people that were suffering from the Black Death and locked away in this tower to keep them away from everybody so that people wouldn't catch it. So that is still there. It's called the Black Tower in Norwich, and you have to walk along this old medieval path and that to get to it. And I think I'm going to go and visit that as well and make a video about that. And then on Sunday, there's like a mod rocker stroke ska event on in Yarmouth, which I went to last year. But the stalls, they've got loads of like vintage stalls and like gothy, slightly gothy stalls and ska and stuff like that there. And it's a music event. There's loads of old cars and motorbikes. So I'm going to that on Monday, and I'll make a video about that as well. I made a video of last year's one and that went down well. Bank holiday weekend, yeah. Well, it's going to rain, I think, on Sunday. That should be interesting. Hope so. Hilux Opa, hi. Hi there. Whereabouts are you from? So I haven't done the research on the Black Tower thing yet, but sometime in between now and Sunday, I will. So that I'll be able to tell you all about it when I get there. I'm from Turkey. Oh, right. Is it warm there? So my video on the Whitby Gothic Gathering is doing really, really well. I've had about 2,000 views on it in about, 2 days, which is really good for one of my videos. I usually get more like 200 in 2 days, not 2,000. So that's really good. So thank you if you watched it. And something like 250 watch hours, which is really, really good for one of my videos. So when when YouTube catch up, because they take 5 days to kind of process all of the analytics and stuff, when that happens, I should be on that level 2 of monetization that I've been going for, which I really need. So hopefully that should be in the next few days. So watch this space. Yeah. So I mean, I won't give up, obviously, once I get to that bit. It's just that, yay, at last it's happened. Most channels get it really quickly, but it's took me 2 years to get to that. 2 years of videoing and everything, editing and research and everything that I do. It's took 2 years. I was speaking to Metal Man, I don't know if you know him, in Whitby last weekend. He's another YouTuber who does the Whitby Goth weekends. He said it took him 4 months. So I was really pissed off when he told me that. You are doing really well. Well done. Hey, oh, thank you. It's really, it doesn't look like hard work, but I can tell you it is. Thinking about, what you're going to film, what you're going to, where you're going to go, what you're going to film about, all your subjects. I don't know how Star Raven manages to do a video every day, because I wouldn't have that amount of imagination to think of what I'm going to film every single day. And she does a lot of hers like sitting in front of a camera like me. I don't know how she does it, unless she looks at other YouTube channels and then repurposes it for herself, like gets ideas from other YouTubers. Maybe I should be doing that. I'm not really getting any ideas from other YouTubers. I'm trying to think up my own ideas. But it's been really hard, really hard work. And the editing as well. It took me 4 hours to edit that video about the Whitby Gothic gathering. 4 hours. Because once you've done it, it then has to all knit together in the program. And then you have to go on YouTube Studio and upload it. And that takes about another... Well, it took about an hour to upload the video again to YouTube, and then you've got to check through it and add tags and things to it. It's so much work. But I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's not the worst job I've ever had, obviously. The worst job I've ever had was washing up in a restaurant. Yeah. Hi, Kumal. Thank you for coming. Where are you from? Hi there. Oh dear. Right. I'm going to look at my I want Star Raven to come on because I want to ask her something. You are beautiful. Is that what you're saying? Oh, thank you. Thanks very much. Oh. I think this phone is a mile behind. So, has anybody got anything nice planned for the bank holiday weekend coming up at all? Nobody's talking to me. Filling in cracks in the porch. So you're doing up your house then or something? Seems like you're always doing some DIY. You're doing up your house. You're going to Beefeater on Saturday. That'd be nice. What are you going to have? What? Wood chip everywhere. So what's this person saying? Oh. Hi Macaulay Harvey. Hi there. Steak and salad. Wow. Ooh. That'd be nice. Is it one of them places where you get like a bowl and they let you have whatever you like? Because I love those type of places. We've got one of them here. It's called I've forgotten what it's called now. Yeah. Do you ghost hunt? No. Why do you? Do you ghost hunt? Oh my god. Let me see what this place is called. What's up the road? So I can't think straight, you know. It's like got some brain block all the time or something. No, I think it's Harvester. Oh right, yes. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Harvester Potters. How do you know that? Have you been there? Yeah, Potter's Kiln Harvester. Yeah, they do like they give you a bowl and you can put as much salad and pasta and rice and stuff on as you like, and it's really nice. Just thought you were into paranormal with all the spooky stuff in the background. No, well, I like paranormal programs. I watch a few of those, like Uncanny and Most Haunted and things like that. I watch some of those programs, but I also watch Only Fools and Horses, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, EastEnders, Coronation Street, Race Around the World, Race Across the World. I watched that. That's one of my favourite programs. I watch all of those programs as well. Oh, Catfish. That's one of my favourite programs as well. What other things do I watch? Not a lot, actually. That's about it. What sort of TV programs do you lot like to watch? So if you are new to my channel, thank you for coming. And if you are already a subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. I do loads of stuff, like 3 live broadcasts every week, a video every week, shorts and posts, and you can get me on Instagram as well. It's Oh My Goth Jenny, and you can also get me on Facebook because I've got a group called Oh My Goth. I rarely watch TV these days. I don't really watch that much TV, but my husband does. As soon as he walks in, the telly's got to go on. So he watches a lot of television and a lot of the quiz games and things like Pointless and 8 out of 10 Cats and something or other does Countdown and all of that. And they're really rubbish. But the telly is usually on in the background. But I wouldn't say it's because I'm watching it. I'm usually doing something on my phone, or editing a video, or you know, checking up other people's videos and things like that. So my mum used to watch those things. Ah, right. What's that one with that where they've got like 4 letters in a row and they have to think up a word? Lingo, that's it. Oh god, that's so boring. And the bloke with the one with Warwick Davis in it, when it goes doom 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 doom. What's that one called? I've forgotten what it's called now. But yeah, them. I can't remember what it's called now. I think this camera is just at the right angle for me. I prefer to be looking up into the camera rather than looking down into it. Ugh. I've seen absolutely loads of pictures of me at Whitby Gothic Gathering last week. I think I literally had my photo taken 100 times on the Saturday and probably another 50 times on the Sunday. So there's loads of pictures of me knocking around on Facebook now, which is fine. One of the reasons I like going there is because I'm really big-headed and I like having my picture taken. So that's good. So have you heard of this guy here? He's called Byronic Sex and Exile. He was, I can't even see him. He was knocking around Whitby a lot. Saw him walking around everywhere. He's playing in Derby on the 10th of September. So that's a Gothy thing, if you want to go to that. He's not playing anywhere. Oh, he's playing in Nottingham, look. 23rd of September, Nottingham, the Angel. So you might want to go to that. It's really gothy. Ooh, that's near my birthday. When is it your birthday? I know you told me. I've forgotten. End of September. Right. That's when my daughter's is, at the end of September. Anyway. It's going to be a quiet one today by the looks of it. There's not many people talking to me. I'm here doing my curry. Well, I thought Friday was curry day. So what are you putting in it? Still here. Oh, good. Oh yeah. Flipping hell, I forgot what day it is. It is Friday. Oh my god, I thought it was Wednesday. I tell you what, because I came back from Whitby on Monday, my days are all over the place. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. Butter chicken. Don't even know. I don't got a clue what day it is. So that was funny. I thought it was Wednesday today. Why did I think that? Because my husband's gone to work and it's usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday when he goes to work. That's why I thought it was that. So on Monday, I probably won't be able to do a live because I'm going to that Scar event, and I might not be back by 4 o'clock. But I might do one actually there instead of doing it here. I might do one during the day at that event. So if you see me, you see me. If you don't, you don't. And then on Wednesday, I might go out and do a live somewhere because the weather is getting better now. And so you might see me doing a live in something like the graveyard or some other interesting place. You never know. Or I might be sitting here. And then on Friday, I'm meeting up with my daughter and I probably won't be back by 4. But anyway, that's a week away yet. Outside live would be nice. So what kind of place would you like to see? There's like there's a park right next door to where I live. There's the beach. There's a graveyard quite nearish that I could go and have a look round. They don't like you filming in graveyards, do they? You get really funny about it. There's also a graveyard here with there's a graveyard with an escaped parrot living in it. So there's like an old tree. It's a dead tree in the graveyard, and there's an escaped pet parrot living in this tree. No one knows whose parrot it is. It's been there 2 or 3 years living in this tree, but they want to chop the tree down because it's dead and it's nearly falling over. But everyone's really worried about the parrot. So I might go and see if it's still there or whether or not they've chopped down the tree. I'm not sure yet. Anywhere would be good. Okay. Maybe different places every Wednesday then, unless it's raining, and I'll sit here. So that was the whole point of doing the Wednesday live, is because I'm going to have like a subject rather than just sitting here talking squit like I am now. I was going to have an actual subject to talk about every week. So if you've got any subjects you want me to talk about, can you say, please? So when we did the live last week about this fanzine back from the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, that went down really well. But I met them last weekend at Whitby and I told them about it, and because of that they took a picture of me holding it up. I don't know if you saw it. Did you see it? So you actually make your curry from scratch, do you, or do you open a packet? So what I do is I buy a tin of curry from, you know, like a Prince's chicken curry, and then I add bits to it out of a jar. Nothing wrong with that. So I buy a tin of like Prince's chicken curry and I add more chicken and I add more vegetables and then I add rice just to kind of jazz it up a bit, and it's usually all right. I'm thinking about doing some kind of ham pasta bake thing tonight, but I'll see. I'm actually not supposed to be having any tea tonight because I had I don't usually eat breakfast, but I had toast this morning. I had 2 bits of toast with butter on. And then for my lunch, because it was my birthday last week, I've got some, I had like a a voucher for a free cake from Costa, which I went and got. I didn't have anything. I just said, can I get this cake and take it away? And they said yes. So then I ate that, and then I looked at the calories in it, and it was like nearly 400 calories in this cake. And then tonight I'll probably have a bag of crisps and a skinny bar. So that means that I've got no calories left for the day now. So I shouldn't really be having any tea. But I've also, I don't know if I told you about that before, but I've also got loads and loads of joint pain all the time and feel really, really cold all the time. So I googled it and did a little bit of like research, and it turns out that I'm not eating enough calories, and that's why I'm always cold and I'm always achy everywhere. But I need to make up the calories with some protein. I need more protein in my diet. So see if I can do that somehow. I had coffee and biscuits for breakfast. Bad me. Sounds nice. Cakes can be calorific. Well, yes, they can, but it's one cake and it's for free, so I'm allowed to have it. If you download the app, all these apps you get. So I've got that one, and I've got the Greggs one, and the Burger King one, and the Morrison's one, and the Lidl's one. All of them, when you put your birthday in, all of them have freebies on your birthday. Hi, Robert. Another sunny day in Brighton. Yeah, it's really sunny here today. Yes, don't pass on free stuff. Yeah, right. So in Greggs, I got a free cake, and in Costa, I got a free cake. Burger King, you get a free Whopper. Lidl's, I got a free jar of pasta sauce. And then Morrison's, I got a free chocolate bar. So I had all of that for free, and it's only because you could never use the app all year, but as long as you've got your birthday in it, you get the freebies. Oh, the street party, that would be good. Don't pass on free stuff. Pink turns blue on Monday. That would be good. I'm waiting for Star Raven to come on here because I want to ask her something. If not, I'll send her a message. So you're in Brighton, aren't you? My local coach company are running a day trip to Brighton. So I'm thinking about going on so that I can make a video. So I want Star Raven to come on so that I can ask if she would be up for meeting me. That would be nice. And the Snake Corpse, who I need to listen to before Monday. That'd be good. Let's move that forward a minute. That's it. Hi, Mayla. Thank you for coming. Takes a while to get to Brighton. Well, I've got a feeling it's going to be get up at the crack of dawn and get home really late. It's a day trip from Lowestoft to Brighton. So I'm going to be like this when I get there. That's if I go. It's nearly 50 quid. So is it, I know, can I afford it? And is it going to be, am I going to be like deaf warmed up all day? That's a lot of money. Yes. I said your pictures. It looks so good. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right. Yeah, thank you. So what you been up to today then, Robert? Anything good? I had a bit of, well, we went out on the bikes, and when we got to the sea wall, there was a load of Morris dancers doing a May the 1st thing. So we watched them for a bit, and then we went into the town to get a bit of shopping. Bit of a boring day. Probably cost more than the train. Yeah, it costs a lot more on the train. More than 50 quid, definitely. And you'd probably have to stay overnight as well. It's a long way, isn't it? I meant saw, but he way, right? Okay. Not much. I had a meeting with my housing agency about renters' rights. Oh, right. So what are renters' rights? Hi, Ribiv. Ribiv. Hi there. Thank you for watching. What have you been up to today? Are you in your hotel? No, no. I'm back at home now. I was at Whitby last weekend. This weekend I'm back at home. I'm not at the Goth weekend. I went to the Goth gathering. Never mind. The new bill came in for no fault no fault evictions, which is great for me, but not so good for the landlord. Well, who cares about them? So what's the no fault eviction? Let me have a look. I'm going to look it up because that might appeal to me. Does that apply to me? At least you have rights there, watching all the May Day activity. So, no fault evictions. Comes up straight away as soon as you type that. All right. No fault evictions are banned in England from the 1st of May 2026. Oh. Landlords will no longer be able to evict tenants without a valid legal reason, such as selling, moving in, or rent arrears. Years ago, I was in a house that my landlord wanted to sell up, and I was in a house on my own with 2 small children, and my landlord sent me an eviction notice on my birthday. I got that, and 6 weeks to get out, and it was a nightmare. You have to give someone a legal reason to evict them. Yeah, I can request a pet, but the landlord can still say no. A lot of renters here stateside are left to the whims of the landlord. Yes, yeah, you have about 2 months now to get out. Well, it was 6 weeks when I was evicted from my house, and I didn't do anything wrong. The landlord just wanted to sell. So he wanted me out so he could sell the place. And I was going around looking at houses every day. And because in them days they could have refused people on benefits, and I'm on my own with 2 small children, and they kept refusing me because I was on benefits. And I went from looking at houses all day for weeks on end, looking at one house after another, saying yes to all of them, and then all turning me down because I was on benefits. And then I went to live in a homeless hostel with 2 children, and then finally we got the house we got before this one, and then this one we're in now is housing association, so it's not so bad. Right. Are you a Christian? No, no, I don't follow any religion at all. They are so greedy. Shall I get fish and chips? Yeah, go on, get yourself some fish and chips. Why not? It seems counterintuitive because if you work and you lose your job, you can't pay your rent, but if you're on benefits, at least it's going to be on time. Well, this is the argument I had. When the benefits are paying for my rent, it just goes in your bank. You haven't got to rely on me paying it. So anyway, where we are now, it's fine. We've been here now since 2009, so, and I don't have any plans on moving anytime soon, unless I find a cheap house in Whitby. Then I would move. So yes. That's never going to happen because I looked at the price of the houses, and what we pay in a month, they pay in a week in Whitby. So what do you do there? And what day are they going to do it again? What do you do there, and what day are they going to do it again? What? So you're on about the Whitby Goth weekend, yeah? So this 2 week spring ones, this last weekend and this weekend, and the next one's something like the 29th of October to the 2nd of November or something, and I'm going to be at that one as well. But I'm not going to start thinking about it yet because I'll be too excited by the time it comes. So that's when they do it, usually spring and October. It's just that they decide to increase the final rent, you could lose your place. Oh, right. So have you got a really bad landlord then, Robert? They say they need to be competitive, but it's not true. Housing agency are pretty dodgy. Oh dear. Can you not apply for council places, or there isn't any, I suppose? It's like when we wanted one, we waited 10 years to be housed by the council. 10 years. And at the time, there was loads of people saying that women only got pregnant to get a house. And I was like, well, where's mine? I didn't get pregnant just to get a house. I was with a bloke for years, and then we split up. So, yeah. What are you in we? What? I can't understand what you mean. Are you in will? What's that? A lot of landlords in Brighton discriminate against people who are disabled or on benefits, so you just have to find the best deal. Ugh. God, state of my hair. Have you got like lots of council accommodation there available or not? First come, first served. Yep. Well, no, around here at the time that I'm saying, it wasn't first come, first served. It was first not benefits, first served. Are you in Whitby right now? No, I'm not in Whitby. No, unfortunately, I'm not. I'm in a town called Lowestoft, which is nowhere near Whitby whatsoever. So no. it's in a bad area. Oh, it's not that great here. How long does it take to get to Whitby? Oh, wait a minute. But it's good that they are bringing in new tenants' rights. Yes, it is. Yep. So how long does it take to get to Whitby? About 5 hours on the train it took us to get there. So we had to get the train from here to Norwich, Norwich to Peterborough, Peterborough to York, York to Scarborough, and then we got the bus from Scarborough to Whitby. Took about 5 hours, which weren't too bad actually, and all the connections were on time, so that made it better. Lots of changing, yes, yeah. On the way there wasn't much waiting around. There was about a 15-minute wait at Norwich, and then 10-minute wait at Peterborough, and a 10-minute wait at York. And then when we got to Scarborough, the bus came along more or less straight away. So that all went quite smoothly. But on the way back, we had a 50-minute wait at Peterborough. No, it's about... We went early because we wanted to spend a bit of time in Scarborough first. So we got the early bus from Whitby to Scarborough and spent about 2 hours in Scarborough. Then we got on the train and went to York, and there was about 10 minutes at York. But then Peterborough, there was a 50-minute wait till the next train. So we sat and had a coffee. And then when we got to Norwich, there was another 50-minute wait for the next train. So we had another coffee. But they were still all right. I mean, they all left on time. There was no hiccups, no diversions, nothing. It takes about 6 hours from Kent in the car. Oh, yeah, that's what it takes in a car. It's about 6 hours if you go in the car from here. Yeah. So are you still thinking of going in November then, Rick? And not November, October. So this is a necklace my friend bought me for my birthday. It's the vintage one, I think. Yes, I will be there, hopefully. So are you booking like a hotel and staying overnight, or just going for the day, or what? So at the October one, I should be having a meetup thing. They've offered me like a meetup area in the Royal Hotel. So I shall have a table up and a sign saying, "Oh my Goth meetup area," which sounds a bit like I'm a celebrity or something, but you know, I'm having like a whole area in the hotel for people to come and say hello, like as if I'm famous or something. I'll tell you what, last weekend, literally we got 4 paces out of the hotel on the Friday morning, and someone come up to me and said, "Are you Oh My Goth? I watch you on YouTube." And my husband was amazed. He was like, "Oh my God, we've literally just come down the steps of the hotel and it started." And I went, "Yep." And all day, because I suppose they are my target audience, aren't they? So that's why. And all day people were coming up to me going, "I watch you on YouTube," and stuff like that. And a few of them, I got them to say, "Subscribe to Oh My Goth." And I've got little clips now that I can put in my videos of people saying, "Subscribe to Oh My Goth." That would be great. Yes, you are famous. Right, okay. That Vlad Dracul bloke who dresses up as Dracula, I got him to do a really good one. And he goes, subscribe to Oh My Goth. And he goes, whoa, at the end of it. Ah, Star, you're here. Right, I want to ask you something. There's a local coach company from Lowestoft doing a day trip to Brighton in August, and I'm thinking of going on it. Now, would you like to meet up? You don't have to. If you don't, I'm not going to be offended if you say no. But I was thinking we could meet up and do a joint video or something. What do you think? Oh, right. So you don't have to say yes if you don't want to. That's fine. But anyway, what you been doing today? Another video, I suppose. Hey? So what you say? What do you mean? Do you want me to say it again? Yeah? Oh! There's a local coach company from Lowestoft doing a day trip to Brighton. And I was just wondering if, like, it's in August. Something, I can't remember the date. It's the beginning of August. So I was just wondering if I went on it, would you want to meet each other and make a joint collab video together? Yay, that would be good. Right, well, I'm thinking about doing it because it's £49, and that's a lot of money, isn't it? It's a day trip from Lowestoft to Brighton. So how will I recognise you? I'm joking. Okay, leave it to me. I'll send you a message about it if you like. Yes, it's very expensive, but it might be worth it. I had so many views on my Whitby Gothic Gathering video. I think by the time that YouTube has refreshed all the analytics and things, I think I should be there now with the watch hours. I will come in a custom, right? Oh, each. I'll let you know. I'm going to see if I can afford it first. Costume, all right. I'll see if I can afford it first, and I'll think about it, because £49 for a day trip, you know, it's a lot of money, isn't it? But when I saw it, I thought, oh, I could meet up with Star. That would be good. I'm tall. All right. Yeah, you look tall. I'm not. I'm a little short ass. I'm about 5'7" or something. So I'll be the one in black. Oh right. I won't be the most gothy person, right? There at the time. So what have you made a video about today? I'm 5'9". Oh yeah, you're taller than me. I've got a video going on at 6 about Actually, I've got two videos going on today. One's at 6 and it's about how I got a letter from a vampire. So I'm opening the letter and reading it out. And then I've got one at 6:30, I think, about how it's a hotel review, but it's a good one because the ceiling leaked. So it's a good one. Yeah, the ceiling leaked in the hotel in Whitby, and we woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning to the sound of water coming through. So we went to reception and they gave us the key to another room to move to, and there was somebody in there. They gave us the key to a room that somebody was already in. I got a Goth mystery box. Ooh, where did you get that from? Hello, Star. Hi, Jenny. How are you feeling now? Yeah, that was an experience. Opening the door and there's people in the room. Oh, you don't want to tell? Okay. I keep saying I'm going to subscribe to these mystery boxes like Coven Box and that, but then I look at the price of them and think, do I really want to? Yeah, and then everybody else subscribes to them and they keep seeing the same videos over and over again. So I'm trying to look for another Gothy subscription box that's quite, a smaller company or something, so that I'm not unboxing the same stuff everybody else is. So it's been difficult to find. There's so much. That's why husband got it for my birthday gift. All right, that'd be good then. Well, I reckon if you went to Whitby Star, you'd be inundated, because I literally got out the hotel, 4 steps down the hotel, out of the hotel, and right outside, someone come up to me and went, "I watch you on YouTube," and it was like that all day. So I think you would be like non-stop people coming up to you asking for photos because they watch you on YouTube. I made a new song. All right. Skyvale, my other channel. I downloaded an app where you can put in loads of lyrics and say what sort of song you want to make, like an AI music app. But then I saw a thing on YouTube saying they're getting rid of all the AI content, so I thought, oh, maybe not. But I thought you could use it as background music in your videos and you won't get copyrighted. So I'm still learning about all of that. So I don't know how you cope with more than one channel. I'm finding it to be a full-time job, just having one. How do you cope with more than one? No, it would freak me out. God. I wasn't expecting as much. Literally, like, it was twice on the first day, because we got there at about 2 o'clock on the first day, and then on the Friday, like, probably about 10 times people come up to me saying they watch me on YouTube, and then again on the Saturday. It was like being a celebrity. But I suppose it's because they're my target audience, the same as yours. I suppose if I went to like on Monday, I'm going to a ska mod rocker day in Great Yarmouth. I don't suppose I'll get it there because they're not my target audience. New Coo can't get rid of Goth Cinderella. Right. I have had a few people in town spot me. I freak out. I don't know what to do with myself. Just go, oh my God, do you watch me on YouTube? That's what I do. Or get them to do a little clip. I said to about 4 of them, can I just film you saying, hi, oh my Goth, and subscribe to oh my Goth. So I've got 4 little clips now on my phone that I can put into videos. Like one of them's that Vlad Dracula bloke, and he's saying, subscribe to oh my Goth. And then a couple of other people that I met, I've asked them to say, subscribe to oh my Goth. So I've got little advert clips to put into my videos. It's so weird. I know they me, I know them, but it's cute. Yep. Yeah, I suppose we you should expect it really, being on camera and that on YouTube. It's gonna happen at one point, isn't it? Ooh. So my hair's gone brown again. It didn't last long, did it? So all this bit here is always red. And my hair, I dyed it black just before Whitby and it's gone back to brown already. I've worked really hard this month on YouTube. I'm shattered. Yes. Well, I was just saying before you came on, I don't know how you do a video every single day. I mean, it took me 4 hours to edit the Whitby Goth Gathering one that I put on there the other day. And I don't know how you come up with the ideas and how you do it every single day. And it's really hard. It's harder work than what people think it is, running a YouTube channel. Mine is brown too. I can't wait to dye it. Yeah. This bit here and here never seems to take the dye. I don't know why, but it's always there is still whatever colour it was before. So all the back is black, look. I've got these strands in my hair. I don't know if you can see them, like sparkly strands. Let's have a look. Where is it? Yeah, look, there it is, look. They're like woven into my hair and they're called fairy hair and they're red. See it? There's loads of them all in my hair, which I put in for Whitby, and there's still I can feel them in here, and there's still some of them there, like red sparkly bits. I wish I could still dye my hair. Why can't you dye your hair? It takes forever. I'll try and plan ahead. Yeah, and I had it all around my neck. It's horrible. I used the Manic Panic one last time, and I woke up looking like a Smurf. And my whole face was blue, and my neck was bright blue, and I couldn't get it off. I was scrubbing and scrubbing my face for ages. It makes my hair loss show up more. Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose it would. They should do it white. Do it white. That'd be good. I have to go. I have some work to do for next week's videos. Have a great live. Okay, thank you for watching. Can't wait to see what they're about. Thank you for watching. Have a nice weekend. I've got two natural white streaks both sides of my head. Ooh, like a vampire. Yeah, it looks cool. Hi, George. Hi, Georgia. Hi there. Whereabouts are you from? Do you remember me? Not at the moment. You'll have to remind me of where I know you from. Are you, did I meet you at the weekend? Yeah, so was you one of the people who came up to me at the weekend in Whitby and said hello? Because I had loads of people coming up to me saying hello. I watch you on YouTube, loads. And I try to remember everybody's names, but I'm not very good at remembering names, so that's probably why. Did you have a load of sparkly things all on your face? I'm famous now. Yeah, I'm famous. Do you want my autograph? So this is my everyday goth attire. I've got like a net top and a black dress and a vintage necklace. I don't usually wear black lipstick. I just decided to put it on for this live. I usually wear like a lip stain, but the eyeshadow is the same. I always wear this eyeshadow. I did all dots all around my eyes before I started the live. So did you have a load of sparkly things on your face? Is that you? Hi Daniel. What have you been up to today? No, won the live stream a while ago. Okay. So what you've been up to today then, Georgia? Anything nice? We rode the bikes along the seawall and they were doing a load of Morris dancing up there. So we watched that for a bit and then we went up to town and did some shopping. We had a bit of a boring day really today. Actually, I'm a kid, so I've been at school. Okay. That's good. Do you like school? Where did you get your black wallpaper from? There was either, right, it would have been in 3 places, either Temu, Amazon or eBay. They're the only 3 places I order anything from. So I can't remember actually whether it was Amazon. Let me have a look. And it was peel and stick. There was no pasting to do or anything. You literally peel the back off, stick it up and cut it at the bottom. I didn't do any pasting on a table or anything, just stick it up on the wall. But also, if you wanted to take it off, literally peels off the wall really quickly. Okay, your mum rang, so you had to leave. Right. Right, so let's have a look, see if I can find orders. Your account. Your orders. Oh, well, it wasn't off Amazon because there's not on there. So it definitely wasn't off Amazon. So it would have been eBay or Temu where I bought it. I've been looking, but the one I really like is about £80 a roll. Blimey, that's a lot. Because I don't think you can get it anymore. Let me have a look, see. I don't know where your orders are on Temu. History? Is that it? No, it's browsing history. Your orders. There we go. See if it's there. No. So I must have bought it off eBay then, because it's not in Temu or Amazon. So I must have bought it off eBay. Well, I literally typed in something like peel and stick black wallpaper or something, and that was what came up. Hi Peter, looking beautiful. Thank you. It's on eBay, that one. Ah. Hi Farm. Hi Stu. What have you been doing today? You still out on the oil rig? Wearing my lovely black leather look outfit. Oh, right. Okay. Yes, for 3 weeks. Ooh. I hope it's worth it. You get a lot, you get paid a lot there to work offshore, don't you? Yeah. Where are you from? I'm in Gloucestershire. I'm in Suffolk. Good money for 6 months' work. Yeah. My dad used to work offshore years ago. I told you I had a horror story, didn't I? I ain't going to tell you the horror story. He had a really bad experience working offshore. Well, my uncle had an even worse one. He couldn't get much worse than what happened to him. But my dad was working with my uncle at the time, and something really, really bad happened. Yeah. My uncle didn't live through it. Safety was bad years ago. It sure was. God. Yeah. It was all on the front pages of the papers and everything when that happened. Yeah. something sticky in the bottom of my hair here. Must have dipped it into some tomato ketchup or something. So today we went to, I've said this about 4 times now. Today we went along the sea wall of Lowestoft on the bikes towards the town, and came across a load of Morris dancers, like you do, on the Nest Point, because they're celebrating the 1st of May. So we stood and watched that for a bit. That was a bit a bit different, something you weren't expecting to see. I've done 25 years now. It was, oh my god, hold on. Piper Alpha. Was it Piper Alpha? No, it wasn't Piper Alpha. When was this? Probably in about 1983 or something like that. Or 1980. It was, I remember what school I was at, so it was 81, 2 or 3 when it happened. So I was at that school for 3 years, so it's sometime in between 1981 and 1983. So oh Daniel, what's that? Right, done a load of coffins, right? I miss the 80s. I miss some things about the 80s, but not all of them. I wouldn't want to go back through school. No matter how much you paid me, I would not go back to school. The day that I'll tell you what happened when I was 16. The day that I turned 16, my teacher said to me, you need to keep going till the end of the term. And I went, no, I don't. I'm going now, right? And she said, no, you have to keep going to the end of term and then you can come back for your exams. And I went, no, I'm going now. Bye. And walked out of the school without even turning round on my 16th birthday and went to him. And then I went back for my exams. I went at home and studied at home and then went back for my exams. And that was it. The day, my 16th birthday, I walked out of that school and never looked back. I was also glad when I left school. Yes, horrible. Hated it. I got a caterpillar cake. Oh, I like it. Was it a Marks and Spencer's one? Or is it Asda? They do them? Yeah. And my teacher was going, no, you can't. You can't leave now. You can't leave till the end of term. I said, tough shit. I'm going. Walked out the steps and walked out. Same for me. I bunked off a lot. I used to fake illnesses. So I'd say to my mum, oh, I've got a really bad sore throat, or I feel sick, or my arm aches, or anything, just to get out of going to school. So I even drank fairy liquid once to give me the trots so I wouldn't have to go to school. That's how bad. So the day that I turned 16, I just went on my birthday. Oh, it's the Marks and Spencer's one. That's good. I bought a black birthday cake the other day from Asda. Asda are doing black cakes. Yes, and I didn't know. So I bought it about 4 days after my birthday, but I thought, there's no way I'm leaving that behind. A black cake. Caterpillar cakes, love them. Oh, I like them, yeah. Yeah, Marks and Spencer's. There's another company do them, isn't there? Who is it? Tesco's or something? They do it. There's 2. What flavour is the cake? What, the black one? It was just chocolate cake. So I don't know if you saw me last weekend. I did a live broadcast of me eating a black ice cream in Whitby because everybody kept asking me what it tastes like. I did a live broadcast sitting there eating a black ice cream, and it tastes exactly the same as vanilla. If you shut your eyes, you wouldn't even know it was black. Yeah, I know you saw it. You were watching. Yeah. I was all dressed up like Dead Riding Hood, eating a black ice cream, like you do. Can you remember Arthur, who had the shop near ATS? No, I didn't. We hardly ever came down Watload Road in them days. So where's the shop at ATS? I'm literally very, very near ATS, right? So where was the shop? Let me have a look. What's next door? Oh, right. ATS. ATS Euromaster, Lowestoft, located at 263 Watload Road. Let me have a look. Permanently closed. Right. Well, it's telling me it's at Tesco's. I don't think it is. So that's 263 Watload Road. Oh, there, that. Okay. So it's that tyre place where they had a load of tyres all outside. Yeah? On the right, as you look at ATS tyres, I worked there for 7 years. So you worked in this tyre place, yeah? Can you see it? That. Is that where you worked? Where there was a load of tyres all outside for ages, all rotting and smelling and everything all outside. Was that where you're on about? Ah, right, okay. Well, that is literally 3 minutes walk from my house. In fact, there you go. I cycle past that every single day. Yeah. Right, so when did you work there? I was always out in the van on farms. Okay. Used to have a great big pile of tyres out the front, and it was there all the time. And every time we went by, we were going to... These tyres looked like they were rotting every day, getting worse and worse. And every time we went by, we were saying, when are they going to flipping tidy up those tyres? From 1990. Okay. Well, we moved here in 2009. So I don't know if you were here then. Before that, I hardly ever went down this road, ever. Like if we were going to the Sparrow's Nest or something, we used to go along the top and then walk down the score. But I used to own a caravan down this road. I used to actually own a caravan on that site. So for about a year, we used to come down here every weekend and spend the day or the one night in the caravan. So that wasn't far to go on holiday, was it? I used to walk through where I live now to get to my caravan, down that slope there, through this bit, and I used to walk through these houses and say, oh my God, who the hell lives here? Why would they want to live in these houses? And then I got offered one and said yes. I live near Gizelin Middle School. Oh, right, I cycle to there sometimes because I like cycling to Early Dawn, is it? Or Rushmere. Oh, it's like a garden centre there and a nice shop and a nice cafe with a nice view. Sometimes if it's a nice day, I'll cycle to there and go in the cafe and have a coffee or something and then cycle home. That's a nice bike ride. In fact, I might go there tomorrow. I'll see. The only thing is, when you get there, there's absolutely nowhere to chain up your bike to at all. So you have to put it onto a lamppost, and it's kind of in the way. That's the only thing. You're below the lighthouse. I know the area well. Yep. I certainly am. Yeah. So next week, as far as lives go, on Monday I'm going to like a ska stroke mod stroke rocker event in Yarmouth. So I might not be going live on Monday, but then I might. I'll see. But I might also do a live while I'm there. Then on Wednesday I'm going to try and get out and do a live somewhere, like probably maybe the Sparrow's Nest Gardens or the Bellevue Gardens, and or somewhere, and do a live actually out instead of sitting here. And then on Friday I'm meeting up with my daughter in Norwich, and I probably won't be back by 4 o'clock. So lovely in the morning when the sun rises there. Yeah. Yep, so this town is the first to see the sunrise every morning. It's Lowestoft is the most easterly town in Britain. And today we went down to the most easterly point, and there were a load of Morris dancers there, which was a bit of a surprise. I did a video of them, but I put it on because I've got my business Facebook page. It's called OMG Fairs, if anybody wants to have a look. I did a video of it and put it onto that because it's more local. Just want to see what that was. Oh, that's okay. You look beautiful. How do you get the confidence to wear whatever you want? Hi, Lily. Oh my God, I've been asked this before. Would you like me to do a live discussion on how do you get the confidence to go out dressed goth? Would you like me to do a discussion about that? Because that is something I could do if you want. Ah, right, okay. Okay then. Maybe I'll do that on Wednesday then instead of going out. Because it's supposed to be discussion Wednesday. So how do I get the confidence to go out? Well, I go out dressed as I like, basically, depending on what I'm going to. So if I'm just going out shopping or up the town or, you know, a day-to-day thing, I go like this, but not with the black lipstick. I put that on just for this live. look, I've got like a black hairband on with flowers on it. Just a plain black dress. And if people look at me and I know, if they don't like it, I don't care, kind of thing. I dress me. This is how I look. If I try and dress normally, it makes me feel sick. If I went out in pink or blue or any other colour than or any other type of clothing to what I wear, it actually makes me feel sick. So I go out like this, and if they don't like it, I don't give a shit, sort of. So I don't really care. If you don't like it, I don't care. But if there's people staring at me, I just smile and look the other way, and they can carry on staring. I don't care. Yeah. Different levels of goth depending on where I go and what I'm doing. Yes, so this is my everyday goth look. Maybe when I go to the goth market on Sunday, I might wear like a choker or some more black eyeshadow or something. And then if I'm really like going to a gig or to the Whitby Goth weekend or something, then it's level 3. Is Derek doing you a hot chocolate? No, not at the moment. He's at work. I've just had a hot chocolate. Look, and there's a picture of my cat on that mug. There. Somewhere people can be really sometimes people can be really judgmental. We've had 3 people on this live already today saying, are you a ghost hunter? Are you a witch? And something else. I don't care. As well as that, when I'm in Lowestoft, when I'm going around the town, I ride a really unusual looking bike. So not only am I dressed like this, but I'm going around on a 3-wheel cargo bike because I got it instead of having a car. So I can get all my shopping and everything that I need all in the back and then cycle it home. So it's like a bright blue cargo, 3-wheel cargo bike, massive, great big thing. And people are either staring at that or they're staring at me. So I'm going along in the town and people are going like that, staring. But once I notice that they're staring, I'll just look the other way and pretend I didn't see it. That don't bother me. Or sometimes I do it back. So if there's someone going, like I have to go past Starbucks to get home, and there's always loads of people in the window and they're going like that when I'm going past, I do it back. When I'm on the bike, I go and look at them back like it, and they don't like it. I saw a bike like yours last week, made me think of you. Oh, right, so I'm not the only person riding one. That's good. When I went to the Norfolk show last year, they had an exhibition stand of bikes like mine. I couldn't believe it. I was going, oh my God, I've got one of these. I think they took a picture of me sitting on one. When I first had that bike and I had people staring at me, that used to bother me a bit. But now, I'm so used to it, I just do it back. I'm on the bike and I'm going back to him. I don't think they realise that they're staring until I do it back. Or I hear so many people say, I want one of them. And I feel like saying, well, bloody get one then, so I'm not the only person riding one round. Yeah. Or every day I hear someone saying, where did you get... I have people come up and say, where did you get that bike? Where did you... Well, is it electric? That's the other question I get. And I go, no, it's not electric. I'm pedaling. Yeah, every day people... I hear them say, I want one of them. And I feel like saying, well, you wouldn't be able to ride one. You have to be really fit and strong to be able to ride one of these bikes. I got a large granite gravestone in my garden with symbols and faded writing on it. I will do a video on it when I get home. Ooh, it will interest you from 17,000. Yes, that would interest me. Yes. Your bike is great. Oh, thank you. Have you ever seen me riding around on my bike in Lowestoft? The cat just made a very weird noise. Leo! It made a very weird noise then, that cat. Ooh, gone quiet. Okay, so on Wednesday I'm going to do a live. I'll put a post on about it. I'm going to do a live on how to walk with confidence dressed goth, or something along that line. Okay, so Wednesday 4 o'clock, that will be there. When I next come to Lowestoft, I can meet you and do it for a coffee. Ooh, that'd be nice. Okay. You said the word cake, so I'm in. I had a cake today. I had a free cake from Costa because I've got the app, and it was my birthday last week. I had like a chocolate pistachio nut thing. Oh, that was really nice. I have a cake for later. Ooh, what sort have you got? I love Costa Coffee or Starbucks. Yeah, I prefer Costa to Starbucks, to be honest, for coffee. Ooh, chocolate cake. Ooh. I like Nero's. Oh, well, you haven't got one of them here. I don't know if there's one in Norwich. I'll tell you where I like. Pret a Manger. That's a nice one. We went in one of them in London, and they've got a really nice tuna salad in there. That's really nice. Very expensive though for a coffee shop. Do you think there's some of these coffee shops are really, really expensive? When you think you can get like a whole meal and a coffee in Weatherspoons for about £9. Well, you pay loads more than that for just a cake and a coffee in those places. Greg's, that's the cheapest place to go for a cake and a coffee. My cat was fast asleep and he's just leapt up onto the window ledge. So I wonder what's out there. You get a lot of deer out there in our back garden. There was a pheasant out there the other day. I wonder what he's staring at. Probably another cat. Probably next door's cat or something. £1.90 for a hot chocolate in the cafe at the European market in town. Well, that's cheap. Jenny, have you been to the cat cafe near the Claremont Pier? You want about Woodworks? Is that what you want about? Or are you talking about the cat cafe in Great Yarmouth? That's near a pier. Or are you talking about Woodworks? Waiting. My husband said to me, he doesn't know how I sit here and talk for 2 hours. And I said, because I just sit there and talk bollocks for 2 hours, that's why. My daughter, who is in Lowestoft, says you went to a cat cafe, right? She's probably talking about Woodworks. It's down Commercial Road. And they used to have a lot, like a cat thing, like an event where she used to bring her cats and you could play with cats and stroke cats while you're having a coffee. There's not a permanent cat cafe. There's just occasionally she brings in a cat. And there's a load of homeless cats around the back of there which she feeds. So maybe that's what she's on about. But there's a cat cafe in Yarmouth, and I've been to that once with my daughter, and it went very good. In fact, they only had 2 cats. So yeah, where else did I see one? Oh, there's one in Norwich. That's right. There's one in Norwich, and it's supposed to be, I haven't been in there, but it's supposed to be very good. They pay me to talk bollocks as I am a safety officer. Oh, you're a safety officer. So hopefully you weren't employed the day that my uncle, I ain't going to say what happened. It was terrible, absolutely terrible. In fact, my dad had to stop working on an oil rig because of it, because it totally traumatised him out. He stopped working on the oil rig after that. I just want to see what my cat's doing. Hold on. You're not doing a poo on there, are you? Oh no, it's okay. I started off in Yarmouth in 2002. Alright. No, that was years ago. Oh dear. Just deciding what I'm going to cook for tea tonight. I don't know. I went on a haunted rig called the Labrador. Did you see anything? I'm going to Google it. Hold on. 2 people died on there. I wonder if that's the one. Nothing comes up on Google. One died in a tank and the place felt spooky and I heard some strange noises when nobody was about. Nothing comes up on Google. The other was steward who died in the shower. Oh no, this bloke, my uncle, didn't die like that. The whole family were traumatised about it for like months after, especially my auntie, obviously. The whole family were really traumatised about it for months afterwards. It was terrible. Well, I was about 11 or something, 10 or 11 when it happened, so not very old. I could do with some more wall things here, couldn't I? Maybe I should buy some more things for the wall to go up there. Hi Countess, what you been doing today? My brother Al. Okay. My brother had a heart attack and had an out-of-body experience. Oh, right. So did he do like go down the tunnel and meet loads of dead relatives and stuff? Or like, you know, when they say they go up to the ceiling and look down? But it got him back. All right. Just mailed my rent. I was offered coffee because I was out and I have a cup now and I'm happy. Yay. I'm catching up on everybody's videos because you know I was away at the weekend, Whitby Goth weekend. I'm slowly catching up on everybody's videos. There's a lot to catch up on. He said he felt like he was on an escalator going to a light. And then saw my nan who said it's not your time to go back. Yes, I've heard other people saying stuff like that. Good, isn't it? So you know that when you die, you're going to meet up with all your dead relatives. I wonder if I'm going to meet up with the uncle from the oil rig. Yeah. I hope I'm going to meet up with people like Kurt Cobain and Johnny Cash and Amy Winehouse. Who else? Anne Frank. I'd love to meet Anne Frank. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Today's going to be fun. I've rescheduled my plans because today's May Day, which is Hell Day in a bad way. Oh no, why is that? You may be looking over you now. Who? Kurt Cobain? be good. I should think he's probably looking over my cousin, and probably my cousins rather than me. If you're talking about my uncle. So I have a video going on at 6 o'clock tonight of me opening a letter from a vampire, which I got. And then at 6:30 I've got a video of the hotel review of Whitby, the ceiling leaked, and then a load of other disasters happened. So that's a video about that, about 6:30. If you want to watch. Long story short, May Day here people start protests in non-friendly kind, and they can get very violent and riots. Vandalism and the whole bit also happens. Blimmin' heck, you think May Day would be a very happy, jolly day, wouldn't you? Looking forward to watching them, Jenny. Okay, thanks. They're not very long. No, they're not very long, so it won't take you much time to watch. The longest video I've ever made is the one of the Whitby Gothic Gathering, which went on the other day. Loads of people have watched it. Would have gone in it if someone didn't tell me to be careful today, and when I asked why, they told me. It was very interesting. Oh, thank you. I tried to do the whole experience, because when you see those Gothic Gathering or Goth Weekend videos, they're literally just people walking up one road and back, or maybe up to the Abbey and back. I wanted to do the whole thing, so the gig, you know, where we ate lunch, the cafes we went in, everything, the whole experience, rather than just walking up a road and back again. So hopefully I captured the essence of the whole weekend. We went to see a Cure tribute on the Friday night, and they were really good, really brilliant. Thought you would try and look. Oh yeah, he didn't look anything like Robert Smith. I've seen videos of him before we went, and he had a wig on like Robert Smith. But it didn't matter really, because they sounded exactly the same. They'd done really well with the sound. They played The Cure when I was in the shop today buying my plant. Okay, what one were they playing? I can't remember. Okay. Good song. Good planting. Anyway, it's 6 o'clock, so I have to go now. I'll see you on maybe on Monday I'll do a live of some kind, but I don't know what time. So thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to me already, please subscribe. I do 3 live broadcasts every week. I do video every week, and I do shorts and posts, and I share other people's videos when I can. And you can also get me on Instagram. It's Oh My Goth Jenny, and I've got a Facebook group called Oh My Goth. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you whenever I'm live again. On Wednesday I'm going to do that walking with confidence while dressed goth, so watch out for that, and I'll see you next week.